Welcome back to End Times Prophecy News. Well, here's an interesting fisherman's trip. A fisherman catches a juvenile great white shark on Huntington Beach Pier in Los Angeles area. Videos showing fishermen reeling in what appears to be a juvenile great white shark and pulling it onto the Huntington Beach Pier has prompted an investigation by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife. Authorities said Monday lifeguards believe it was released back into the ocean. A little 2-minute clip here.
Nose is caught. Let it give it some slack. We need bodies here at this end of the rope. Pull up and over.
There he is right there. Not very big. Looks like he weighs in probably about 100 pounds. Got another 1,500 to get full grown. I think they go up to 2,000 pounds. I'm not sure. I think they go even bigger than that though. Maybe go to 4,000. There's a little baby great white shark. He could be weighing 150 pounds. It might be 150 right there. You don't want to get your hand next to his mouth. Watch him open his mouth now. Watch this. He says, "Don't touch me. There he goes. He says, I'm gonna get you." He's in pain, obviously. They get him through. They pull him through. And there's a big hoop and holler.
I know. Now that's a fish.
And there's a fisherman's story for you. Next up, judge makes unexpected decision on the widow of an Orlando nightclub shooter. Judge agrees to release widow of Orlando nightclub shooter until she's tried on charges of aiding attack that killed 49 AP. So what do you think? Remember the Orlando attack? What I think? Well, it says that until she's tried on charges of aiding attack. Well, I believe if they don't have no charges, then you got to give her due process of law. So I think that she made a major mistake of trying to marry a Muslim who turned into a radical, obviously. Some say that he was even sodomite. I don't know. All I'm saying is that she made a major mistake. Of course, he made an even larger one, but if they don't have any proof, you have to let her go. She's been they've been holding her in jail for quite a long time, obviously. So anyway, what Trump's new commerce chief wore to the joint address is breaking the internet. The newly confirmed Secretary of Commerce wore a custom pair of slippers with his new department's logo to the joint address, and they're snazzy. Okay, very cute old man. Breaking news, ex-Clinton staffer did something unexpected after insulting Navy SEAL's wife, by Amy Moreno. As we have stated time and time again, liberals are cruel, heartless bullies who use violence, intimidation, and hateful words to browbeat their so-called enemies into submission. Case in point, Hillary staffer Dan Grillo took to Twitter last night after President Trump honored the widow of fallen Navy SEAL Ryan Owens to mock, ridicule, and demean her. In what is arguably one of the most cold-hearted, vile tweets ever, Grillo made fun of the woman who just lost her husband while he was serving his country. You can't get much sicker than this. And this is what the left is all about. But this Dan Grillo, I don't know much about him, but I'm suspecting he's probably a Muslim. Why? Because Ryan, Soldier Ryan, forgot his last name, was the Navy SEAL's man who died. Yeah, Navy SEAL Ryan Owens. He was obviously killed in a Muslim raid and in war. So it'd make perfect sense that he could care less, just like Obama. Will Hillary Clinton come out and disavow this hate speech from her staffer and supporter? Don't hold your breath. But we have breaking news here from Milo Yiannopoulos. He says he was fired and deleting accounts after disrespected the wife of deceased Navy SEAL who was killed in Yemen, called her an idiot. Well, he says that he's fired. I tried to look for proof of that. I couldn't find it. So, he looks like a Arab Muslim to me. And he deserves exactly what he got, if he did get fired. White House reaches final decision on Kellyanne Conway ethics investigation. Please share and comment if you think Kellyanne was acting innocently. Of course, the White House has determined that when Kellyanne Conway promoted Ivanka Trump's product line, she did so innocently. ABC News reports the White House has interviewed that Kellyanne Conway acted inadvertently and without nefarious motive or intent when she promoted Ivanka Trump's fashion line in an interview with Fox News last month, according to a White House letter to the Office of Government Ethics obtained by ABC News. Well, praise the Lord for this. In the February 28th letter to the OGE Director Walter Schaub, White House Deputy Counsel Stefan Pasentino said he met with Conway about the incident and briefed her on federal employee ethics laws. We concluded that Ms. Conway acted inadvertently and is highly unlikely to do so again, he wrote. Ms. Conway has acknowledged her understanding of the standards and has reiterated her commitment to abiding by them in the future. Go buy Ivanka's stuff, Conway said in a Fox News interview last month. I'm going to give a free commercial here. Go buy it today, everybody. After the incident last month, the OGE sent a letter to the White House calling for an investigation. It's a conspiracy to do something worse than Obama ever did or Hillary Clinton. Right. Craziness. Craziness. I'm amazed about
Ivanka Trump's clothing line back in the news again tonight.
This
after
goon
President
reporting
Trump
it.
blasted a department store, Nordstrom's, for dropping his daughter's clothing line.
I would
senior advisor today.
I would be embarrassed to report such a story if I was him. I would be embarrassed. This guy is below low. He's the scum.
Kellyanne Conway on a TV interview on national television urging shoppers to, quote, go buy Ivanka's stuff. Tonight the question, did Conway break ethics rules? Congress now asking for a review. Here's ABC's Tom Yamas.
Tonight, one of President Trump's top advisors, Kellyanne Conway, accused of violating federal ethics rules by promoting Ivanka Trump's fashion line on live TV.
Go buy Ivanka's stuff is what I would tell. I hate shopping. I'm gonna go get some on myself today.
The sales pitch didn't stop there.
It's a wonderful line. I own some of it. I'm gonna give a free commercial here. Go buy it today, everybody. You can find it online.
Federal ethics rules prohibit White House officials from, quote, endorsing any product, service, or enterprise. Conway's comments sparking a bipartisan outcry, and this response from the White House press secretary.
Kellyanne has been counseled, and that's all we're going to go with. She's been counseled on that subject, and that's it.
Oh my God, Sean Spicer just colluded with Kellyanne Conway and tyranny of the United States about Ivanka's dress line.
Republican House Oversight Chairman Jason Chaffetz still not satisfied. He's demanding a full review from the Office of Government Ethics, writing, Conway's statements clearly violate the ethical principles for federal employees and are unacceptable.
I want to make sure it's dealt with swiftly, completely, and that this is not a routine pattern out of the White House.
The uproar comes just one day after President Trump attacked Nordstrom for dropping Ivanka Trump's fashion line, tweeting, my daughter Ivanka has been treated so unfairly by Nordstrom. That attack then retweeted from his official presidential account. Nordstrom stock dropping following the tweet, but then later rebounding. The store says it cut ties with Ivanka's brand because of declining sales. No comment on any of this from Ivanka Trump herself. She has formally resigned from her brand, but like her father, she still maintains a financial connection.
All right, so Tom Yama's with us here tonight. No comment from Ivanka, but what is the White House now saying? And more importantly, Kellyanne Conway, you just talked to her.
That's right, David. Well, the White House says that the president fully understands that Conway was trying to defend and stick up for Ivanka Trump. Now, Conway tells me tonight that the president has told her he fully supports her. And David, as you know, in the Trump White House, he's the only person that matters.
All right, our chief national correspondent, Tom Yama's tonight. Tom, great to have you here.
Wow, federal case by American Broadcasting. Thank you for listening. God bless.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.